All right.
Oh my goodness, we're back.
And
just
it's late.
a day late. Just a
late.
day. Hey, it's not bad though.
Late, not a
Considering what happens, I'll give the full story, but it's episode 58. Welcome. It's back. It's This Just Might Work podcast. Welcome back. What the fuck did you just do? What in the fuck? Dilly just made a terrible sound. That was awful.
Sleep.
Why'd you do that?
Where are you trying
You
to
think about my
Yeah,
choice, dude?
Dilly's fucking... If
I'll
Tanner
lean back.
Damn, bro, what is it? Damn. You good?
What the...
Who is it?
It's mine.
Fucking Dilly.
I figured that out because it was unscrewed.
Well, why'd you
Screwed
do
my
that?
back in.
Why would you screw it?
I did not screw it.
This motherfucker looks like a
It's
fucking...
Loctite. It's on now.
Dude, you
It
look
fucking
like...
better be.
You look
That was
so
weird.
fucking... Everyone looks so fucking stupid with an airport pillow on.
Yeah.
You look...
Dude,
Especially
even
when you're not
fucking-
on the plane.
It's
Yeah.
clutch because you don't even have to fucking use your neck muscles. Literally, fully relaxed.
Although last night
actually
would have
crazy.
wanted one. Not gonna lie, but
it's actually crazy.
so
I drove with this.
hopefully I remember. Luckily, it was at the beginning that you fucked up the
so
audio.
stupid.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
When we were on a road trip across country, I drove with this. Bro, I almost fell asleep.
Dude, you look like the
Dangerously.
weakest person
Ever. Literally,
I do look.
anybody could beat you.
I
up
would
right now.
rob you so quickly.
I'm not gonna lie. With a neck pillow, if I see anybody, I do think, "Wow, what a bitch."
Literally, if
I
I
do.
if I was
As he
I
wears
didn't
one.
know you, I was just some random person, and I saw you get out of your Ford Focus on at a fucking rest
Yeah.
stop on the interstate, and you have a fucking neck pillow that you're taking off, I'd instantly fucking rob you.
Dude,
I
well,
could be a
what if-
fucking Jehovah's Witness. I could find God,
Yeah,
be completely content, and be like, well, I can't miss this opportunity. God put it in my lap to
course.
take this money, so I have to.
Well, what if I have a fucking gat in the neck pillow? Like you pull it out, unzip.
Dilly,
boom.
we know who you are.
You don't know anything about me,
We
alright?
know you're
You don't-
scared of guns.
I'm not scared of shit, dude. I'm
Are you gonna
Why
go
you scared of
shooting?
guns?
So are you gonna go shooting with us on Sunday?
I thought I had my phone. I went with Dawn. Yes,
Are you
I
gonna-
am.
You're going to? Tanner,
Oh,
you gonna
thank
go
you.
shooting with us Sunday?
Yeah, why not?
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we should do that more. So yeah, that'll be sick.
I'm
We'll do that
pumped.
right before the pod, obviously. So
Yeah.
that's good fucking content.
Yeah.
So
Anyways, yeah.
So apologize that it's a day late, and also this week it was so hard. I'll just go into my week. We'll just start.
Well,
with
no, we're gonna start with the drink.
We'll start with the drink first, but yes, apologies. All right, Dilly, what do you got? What do you got for us? What do you got?
Oh.
He didn't forget.
So-
luckily, I told him about it.
So I'm a big fan of.
Can you please take the pillow off?
I'm gonna take it off not because you want me to take it off, but I'm gonna take it off because these aren't seating correctly on my ears. This headset. Did you just?
Yeah.
All right, dude.
What's
So,
See, now you look like a human being.
Isn't that crazy? I can actually see you.
dude,
Why are you wearing a jacket?
Like you look,
You're cold?
you
I'm
look
chilled.
like 70% of the way there to being like one of those fat blob bitches from Wall-E.
Oh
with
yeah, they
that.
just sit there in their chair. And they're like,
Yeah, you were just like
That'd be pretty sick, honestly.
I wish I didn't have this beard because I can make a hella triple chin. when
See,
I
that's
try.
why.
Yeah.
That's why you got the beard.
Yeah, but like
cover
you
that
were
up.
just like
It's God's gift, baby.
Oh, yeah.
God's gift.
Oh, yeah. Put the food in my mouth, boy. My name's
Boy,
Dilly.
sound like a gargling.
Oh, yeah.
He does.
All right, man. Focus to the moon with this fucking shit on, baby.
that's what you like.
Pretty good.
I didn't even imagine that. That's
could
just
see it,
what you
honestly.
sound like when you have that pillow on. Just like
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it's it's all about comfortability, you know.
Is there fried chicken on my left tit? Because I'm hungry.
He can't see it because he's so big, you know.
Anyways, so
it's crazy because you're like 90 pounds.
95.
you know what? I didn't come on this to be.
No,
You
you,
did
came on the couch
obliterated.
because you're a dirty fuck.
No, don't. I don't even. No, this guy's pulling stuff out of a hat, dude. No,
Trick.
So
True.
we'll get to the drink. We'll get to the drink.
All right, we'll
'Cause-
get to it. You're wasting time. So
All right, drink. So this one is called Gabbiano.
is that what it's
Right.
called?
Yes, Gabbiano.
Gabbiano. Okay, nice.
Gabbiano.
Where's it from now?
Well, it's from Italy.
Is it?
All right. Well, that's what it says.
Okay, then
So-
it is.
It could be, the label.
Yo, it could
from
be
Italy.
lying. We don't know.
It could be maybe the liquid is not from Italy. You know, You know what I mean?
Does it
So-
say a region in Italy?
It says product of Italy on the bottom.
Product
That
of
is
Italy.
not a good sign.
It's not. but-
Very bad sign.
So, this is all experience. It's different experiences. Yes, it's not a very particular wine. It was just more of, let me see,
And cheap.
And Gabbiano. Yes. So, I like Italian cars. So,
I mean, it's hard not to.
yes. So, like Lamborghinis,
you
all
definitely
that stuff.
would fit in an Abath.
So,
You would, honestly.
Yeah.
He's like built for it, honestly.
An Abath Spider.
I'll put it on. Put it
yeah,
on the
you gotta
screen.
pop it up. So, anyways, yeah, we'll pop this sucker open. It's from Italy. All right.
Well, then, so
Alright.
I'm excited. So what type of wine? You got to fill us in. We know
So,
it's maybe Italy, maybe
it's-
not. But what is it?
I'm-
Cabernet. What is it?
I'm not gonna lie. It's called Chianti.
'Kay.
Cavalier d'Oro.
'Kay.
Chianti.
Give you any more information on the back?
Origine.
Okay. We don't need you trying to speak Italian.
So
What's on the back?
See, an Abath Spider is pretty dope.
Honestly,
Oh yeah. Are you sure
headlights
it's
are
an
my favorite,
Abbott?
but it's pretty
Or is it a
decent.
Fiat? That's a Fiat, right?
Same shit.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Honestly, I just
True.
learned something new. If it's
Because
the same car
the history of it is like Abath was an addition to Fiat.
I thought it was
Just like how like King Ranch is an addition on F-150s, but then
Really?
they became so popular. It was like a racing edition.
It's like that.
So it's like
Okay.
a demon Challenger
Interesting
kind of thing,
okay.
but it got so popular eventually it just became their own thing.
I think you're trying to say. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Uh-oh.
I did this for my knowledge, not to fucking toast
Correct you. He's like, actually, let me check your...
Because I swore it's Abath. I think it's Abarth, or is it pronounced differently?
It's probably dude, we're American. We're probably pronouncing it wrong.
We never pronounced anything right.
I just read. I don't know much about them, but I just know those little tiny
Abarth.
Fiats.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, so
Abarth.
it was
That's
like
really what you were correct him on?
Abath
What
was
is it?
like it was kind of
no, you're good.
it's kind of its own old company.
Okay.
So like Abath fuck. I'm trying to
Yeah.
actually have because like King Ranch isn't actually a good
It's like
example of it.
Oh.
What's that fucking Roush
Yeah,
Motors.
yeah.
Okay.
That it's kind of like that. I
Like a
think
partnership
Abath I
kinda thing.
feel like Abath I think was a muffler maker or something like that.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
they really only made it for Fiats. It was like turned into a racing pedigree to have an Abath or Arbarth or whatever the fuck.
Barth.
What the fuck ever it is. And then eventually Fiat bought it and then it became an addition and then it became so popular now it's its own brand.
Jesus
So
Christ.
it's kind of cool. But speaking of this, since we're on this topic,
Somehow.
I can't say I like these cars,
But
but a Fiat 500, Abarth, Abath, or whatever you want to
Dude,
say,
that shit look like a bubble.
it does.
you're right.
That
But
shit look like bubbles.
I bet those things. I don't know the specs on them, but they got to perform like fucking actually wild.
Yeah, the height
bet they're fun to drive,
the
though.
power to
Yeah.
weight ratios
Not that
must
one.
be crazy.
It's probably wild.
They must
like-
be a little peppy little
Yeah,
bitch.
they don't look good. But
It does not look good though. I just
Anyway,
could
back
not.
to the
Anyways,
wine.
So wine, pop in the bottle.
fucking let me look at it. Jeez.
So no, well, okay. So there's not a lot to say about it. It's a very basic wine. Male's right. It's not anything fancy, but it was more something to try.
Cheap.
It was pretty much kind of a
Product
cheap
of
wine,
Italy, but it looks like it
but
was imported to California.
it's better than fucking American shit. I'm not hating on.
There's a lot
California,
of
like,
really good wines from America.
I will say
It's true.
California is like
Like I
everyone
said, you
talks
gotta
about
have to
that.
find like the simplest things is like the specifics. If it's specific,
It's probably
those
better
are good signs.
because it's
Not guaranteed that it's good, but it's good sign.
because this
know
could be
Everything about wine at all, obviously, but it looks like it's like a red blend.
yeah.
That's what my
I would
guess
guess
is, so.
too.
All right.
'Cause
Let's open
anyways,
this
All right,
cunt
this
up.
is it's your third attempt now
Oh,
at
you're
opening
laughing
a
at the
bottle.
word cunt.
No, it's just funny to hear through the headphones. Okay, off to a bad start. Okay,
you know what I'm gonna do?
what are you gonna do?
The knife.
Here,
The knife. The knife.
So look,
The knife.
so I actually was taught by somebody. Last time I did, I tore the thing off. the
Right,
whole
which
yeah,
is
like an
whack.
like literally like you were uncircumcising a baby.
But-
yes, right.
Why is it bad to do that when it's fast?
No, stop.
So you want
Do
me
it the
to
right way.
Oh my god.
We don't want to see the uncircumcision. No, the circumcision.
The
not
circumcision.
not the uncircumcision.
No, it was
I think this is kind of dumb in my.
Why? Why is that?
Because you're sawing a fucking.
No, it's not a saw.
What do
It's
you
not-
squeeze it?
You're not supposed to saw.
You're literally
I'll
just
try.
supposed to
Two
have
hands.
good
Use two
pressure
hands.
against it.
I'll just try it.
Here, can I try it? I've never tried it.
No,
Have you
no,
never
no,
tried
no,
it?
I'll do it. I'll
No,
do it.
let him do it.
No,
Let
no,
him do it.
because he's gonna do it, and he's gonna be, oh no, I did it. No,
It sounds like
because he's
you've-
gonna do it right.
Here,
He's gonna
take the
see-
microphone down so you can use two hands.
Alright,
I'll
so I'm gonna do
I'll put my mic up to your face. So, you
So
can talk.
all you do, I'm gonna do this like everybody else
Okay.
does. You push this on, and then you rotate the bottle,
Correct.
and it's supposed to magically cut perfectly.
Yes,
If
if you
you
have the
actually-
right pressure.
Let's see. Let's
Turn off the fucking mic. Thank you.
All right.
He's trying it.
All right. Perfect cut.
Keep the pressure now. Keep the pressure.
I call bullshit. Me, I'm a mechanic. No, a technician, fucking mechanical person. You tell me with one cut.
No, pull it up with the knife. Like put the knife in it, and now
Like
try
a
to
little
pull it up.
pry. Okay, whoa.
Oh, slow it down.
Whoa, buckaroo.
Okay, let me just show you. Let me just show. Okay,
Let me
I
try
see it's
this.
bullshit
Let me try
because
this.
Let
Let me
me
tr-
try
let-
it.
let me
because
try this.
it's this needs to be way more sharp. This
Okay.
is you
no,
have to
it's
saw
not,
it.
No, you don't have to saw it.
All right.
You're
You have
gonna
to
break the bottle.
You have to rotate that bottle at least 3 times to get a
Yeah,
cut.
You have to get pressure like that with the finger. See that his thumb now?
It's like ridiculous because at that point I would just literally just rip the whole thing off. I mean, it's just not. It's cool, but like, you know. Yeah, there we
Look
go.
at that, perfect.
Yeah, well, I
Perfect.
started that one. So
No, you
All
did
right,
not
let me-
help at all.
let me pop the cork. I got it.
No, he's already going.
No, because
You lost your opportunity.
dude, no, dude, that's my bottle, dude.
Yep.
You can pop it if you want.
Now this is still difficult though.
I'll
This
buy you a new bottle of wine, Dilly, so you can pop your own corks.
he'll take that.
Yeah, that works. That works.
This is still not that hard or not that easy though. Like for like first attempts though,
Yeah.
not the easiest. He's kind of going in
Oh, get that
off
mic
the
up
side.
there.
He's not in the center, so
Hold
it'll
up,
be
hold
a little interesting. No, we don't need to do this again. Oh Jesus, no.
So good. So good.
Let him execute.
So ready to get that
God.
pop.
Oh God.
Oh, let me get the pop.
Oh no. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh oh God. Oh Jesus. Screw it in,
To
please.
spin it
I
and
have
screw it
to
in more, maybe?
Yeah, thank you.
I'll give it a second. Watch this.
You're really obsessed. Okay, no,
I
go
gotta
the
get
second
this
one. Go the
pop.
second
I gotta get this pop.
one. There you go. There you go.
Oh
Ooh, there
my
it is.
God. Oh my God.
You
that
didn't
sounds
pierce it?
sleeping-
No piercing.
Sleeping
Nice
well
job.
tonight.
That's what I was really scared of.
Well,
I
yeah,
didn't
that's the
know pierce.
finesse is to not go all the way through it, right? Well done.
Yeah.
1480.
Yep.
Since
It's been
1480.
percolating since 1480.
Hmm.
That's some good shit.
It's been percolating.
Percolating. That stuff was on the. It was on the ships when they were floating
Oh,
across
that's
the
an old-
seas.
Yeah.
Well, that's a very old cunt.
You know, that's
he just
yeah.
he just fucking
That's a
he
strong.
mutes himself right after he says that.
You know.
All right, well
That
pour
word.
some now. All right, Dilly. You have had what, like 4 bottles of wine? I think this is your 4th bottle. No, it must have been your
think
3rd,
so.
huh?
I think it's the
your
fourth.
Okay. I think it's the 4th, but 3rd one we could open with a cork.
Yeah, the honestly one of it because the carnival shit, whatever that one was, that
That was
sucked.
terrible.
This
Cheers.
smell
And
is
now
that this?
Yep.
God, it smells like bad.
Good start.
It's just my nose. It's just my nose.
Yeah, your nose is fucked.
So you switch it
The
around.
legs. The
All right,
legs.
Someone
cheers,
rip ass.
cheers in the-
Dude, someone rip ass?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, those are
Did you?
some-
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
Your nose is getting
God,
better.
dude, I was trying to figure out what the fuck that was.
Oh, you
Your
ripped
nose
ass?
is getting better. Yeah, all right.
You
Dude,
ripped
I
ass, but it smells like
I did too.
See?
oh my God,
Well,
dude.
we're just doing it.
What is this,
No, you
Auschwitz,
can't
dude?
smell it, so.
Gas or
All
what?
right. But apparently you can now. So, all right, cheers.
Sorry,
All
guys.
right, Dilly, let's see what this ranks out of your 4 bottles of wine now. Let's see how you did. Honestly, it smells really good.
I like the smell.
I really like the smell.
Yeah.
I kind of get a dough smell.
After we take a sip,
I
have
legitimately
a-
smell like raw bread dough.
All right, I'm going in.
Oh, that's actually
It's pretty smooth.
not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Told you,
It
Italy.
goes down pretty quick.
That's pretty actually interesting.
Not bad.
A lot better than I thought it'd be. Actually,
It has some zing.
it's got some
does.
zing. I feel like with cheaper wines, what I've noticed with cheaper wines is they can have way too much of that zing, so that makes it ass.
Don't they ever?
Right.
Jesus, yeah.
This is
wait.
actually pretty good. It's still got that. zing.
Yes. No, it's not bad. All right, the most important question.
How's the family?
Not that one. How much you spent?
I'm glad you asked me this after trying it. It was $17.
That's a really good $17 one.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Dude, I'm mind blown. I'm absolutely mind blown.
I'm just amazed that you're able to do this.
Yeah, I actually
I'm
sipped
just
it.
no.
I thought it'd
no,
be
fuck
fucking
the wine.
tar,
I'm
dude.
amazed you're allowed to. You actually fucking let yourself spend $17 on a
Bro,
bottle
that's a
of wine.
lot nowadays, dude. A gallon of gas is $17.
Yeah, but with inflation, the grocery store bottle of wine is like $20 minimum, bro.
You're probably right.
You're like,
Before
lowest one you got. It's been it might have fucking came on corked a little bit. We'll give
Someone-
you 17. Deal.
We found some rat turds in the cork, but
Yeah.
it's still there.
I actually sat on this last night, fucking little percolate my asshole a little bit, and now it fucking juiced up. Might
They're
be
probably
My
ready
own
for
asshole
17.
smelled like
someone swished it around their mouth and then spit it in the bottle. That's what they did.
Yeah,
but-
they did a fucking tornado into their asshole.
I do
Like
think. I do think
it's the only way to ingest. Right?
before the inflation. I think before the inflation stuff, this probably was like a $12 bottle of wine.
That's what I'm saying.
It's actually amazing. I
That's
thought
a
this would be
surprisingly good wine for that price.
We'll
I
see
just
how
very
we'll
good.
see how we feel in the morning though. That might be where it might be where it come back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, the old upchuck. Or
Yeah, it might give
chuck
us the
itself
upper
out of
chuck.
you.
Stomach
know.
going, oh yeah.
Mm.
Stomach going, oh fuck.
All right, not bad, tolerable. I don't love.
No, he knows the cost. He said, "I don't love it."
I'm giving you my true fucking opinions.
All right. Yeah. I think he's got a little too much zing. If I'm being real.
I don't know. Maybe there's not a ton of flavor.
Yeah.
It's a little like
It's not, there is a ton of flavor, but it's a ton of a flavor. There's not flavors.
okay.
It's just flavor.
and it doesn't
Maybe that's
seem,
what I'm missing.
It doesn't seem to last very long too. Like it
It's
only
just
lasts
down and gone.
down, and then usually like
Yeah,
just
it's-
one another sip.
It's in your mouth and it's gone.
Yeah. It's very close to grape juice.
Yeah.
There's just not. It's smooth. I will give it that.
It's smooth and it smells nice. I'm getting different smells.
It's got good legs on
I
it.
get straight up smells like pizza dough. Like I smelled.
I know.
It's very good. Like actually, with food, this would probably be
It's
really good.
It clearly is an Italian wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
like, I'm
clearly.
smelling
I'm-
pizza dough.
I'm telling you, like on a real note though,
Leaves.
like you say Europe, Europe, Italian, like American wines are really
Gabagool.
good. I mean, I'm not saying I'm an expert, obviously, in wines, but American
from.
wines, things made in America are good, but I feel like it's just okay. Then I'm gonna get deeper on this.
Okay.
Whoa,
Mussolini.
whoa,
No,
Jesus.
wait, listen. This is good. We have levels of like based on money. We have levels of, high quality stuff in America, right? It's like you can get the cheapest thing,
Right.
get this, blah, blah, blah. Overseas, the cheapest thing is still good quality. I feel
Right.
like
Okay.
as we're us,
Are you sure?
like I drive a cheap Ford Focus with roller windows. If you get a base
Yeah.
model BMW, it still has power windows.
It's
Yeah,
true.
but that's
Boom.
but that's
Like-
the brand.
But
That's
true,
not the
true.
region because
So, very good
there's
point.
Fords in Germany.
There are, but that's American shit though.
Mm.
It's
Right.
on a real note, like even BMW. Let's see, like more car
Yeah,
shit.
but it's not equal.
But you're right because it's better by default.
BMW is not the same as Ford.
It's a luxury. You're right, luxury
Yeah.
brand. But they don't have any. Point is, like they don't have any shit. Like, we have shit car. It's like
yeah, they do
They-
too.
they-
You
maybe
just-
we have to
we
dive
just
in.
don't live there, so we don't know.
We don't. You don't
Yeah.
know. Because I've looked up. Actually, the other day me and my dad were talking about it for some reason, but talking about like foreign brands and everything.
yeah.
Jesus Christ! You never think about how
There's
many
a
there
lot
are.
of
Yeah,
weird ones.
there's a shit ton. Like, what's that French one with the two arrows?
Oh, dude.
Two silver.
have to
It's
see
like
it.
Citroen.
Oh,
Citron.
Citron.
I think it's
Yeah,
Citron.
yeah,
maybe.
Citron.
I think
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
right.
that's shit.
Yeah, they probably have their shit car.
Oh.
Fucking
okay.
Alfa Romeo, dog piss.
Oh, dude, wait a minute.
Alfa
Whoa,
Romeo
whoa.
can suck
all of Alfa Romeos, or like
Jeez.
what about like the
Uh-oh.
Quadrifoglio? What about like the higher end one?
No, literally,
Giulia.
The Giulia.
Giulia.
dude. Like,
Yeah. I see what you mean though. Some of
like
them
there's more reliability in a fucking diarrhea-filled asshole than
gonna
there
say-
is in a lot of Alfa Romeos.
I was gonna say they're
Maserati-
Land
reliable.
Rover,
Ma-
Range Rover. Hey, it's raining. Huh, my sunroof is leaking.
Dude. And
True.
Maserati, I feel like is ass too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Maserati.
exactly.
Very mid.
So
I love the fucking design of those cars, though.
Yeah,
They
they
do
look
look cool.
great, but they are
It's too bad.
pristine. Like, keep it in a garage, plan your drive, look at the
100%,
weather. Don't
100%.
let it go out any time that it's not sunny.
They
Yeah.
look good, though. I love their car. I love that fucking emblem. Is so sexy. To me, the
Yeah.
trident looks so cool.
Yeah,
It
it
does
is
look
so cool. Lamborghini. Fucking hit great fucking mile time.
Yep.
Third lap. Oh shit, it broke.
doo doo.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Anyway,
so-
so yeah, we can get into that. But
Good one.
anyways, yeah, good one.
I want to go into the
Solid.
topics. I want to say one really quickly, just because I remembered that I put it on here, because I'm really curious to see the reactions on it, and you probably have seen it. Dilly, do you know who Christian McCaffrey is?
Probably a football player.
He is a football player.
Oh my god, dude, I was joking, but that's awesome.
Yeah, dude, you're good.
Football player.
Plays
What
for
is he?
the San Francisco
Giants?
49ers.
Oh.
Yeah, before that, he played for the Carolina Panthers.
And before that, in
He
college,
was drafted by the Panthers out of Stanford University.
played for Stanford University.
And then before that, he played high school at Valor Christian, Colorado High School.
And he's
No
one of the
way.
like the best running backs in the world.
Wow.
If he could be healthy.
If he could, when he's healthy,
Cool.
when he's at his best, he's one of the
He's
best in the world.
unstoppable.
Yeah, he's one of the best in the world.
And he was just in locally, like where we're from.
And
kinda.
what my topic is, my parents were just talking about it. I went to fucking preschool with him.
How'd you go to preschool with him? He's
What?
older than us.
I did with
Probably.
him and his fucking little brother. Because my parents would hang out with fucking Ed McCaffrey, Hall of Fame Denver Bronco wide
Mm.
receiver.
God, dude,
Hmm.
that's wild. Back then too.
Yeah.
I remember seeing him
So I
in
was
high school
fucking-
games and be like, Valor would play Pondo, and we'd be like,
You know those shape
What?
games when you, as a toddler, you put the shapes in the box?
Oh yeah, I
Me
always
and
put.
fucking Christian were dapping each other up doing that shit.
Damn, bro, I always put the square in the
but
triangle.
Christian's like
you know.
3 years
No,
older.
2 years.
Yeah.
2 years, but yeah.
Then how did he?
It was
how
like
was
that
he in
fucking
preschool?
grade school bullshit when you're fucking like
half
3 or
in, half
2
out.
years old, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like 2 or some shit. 3, you know what I mean?
So you were really
Like,
so
what's
it was
bu- even
it was
bu-
it was
Before
the,
preschool.
so it was
whatever.
the daycare.
That's what I
yeah,
mean. That's
daycare.
what
All
it
the
is.
kids
That
just run
what-
around
that's
and
what
shit.
it
You don't really learn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the first ever schooling ever.
Yeah,
thing, you know
before
what I
it's like an actual schooling
That's what I
and
meant.
like, hey,
Yeah.
we're gonna teach you math.
didn't
It's
know
like,
what
hey,
the
we're gonna
name
just
was.
teach you to exist.
yeah.
pretty much that.
Okay.
So yeah,
And
but
get you out of your parents' hair.
I was with
Oh,
the
okay.
McCaffreys. So
That's
it
huge.
was crazy because
Damn,
I
you
saw
rich son of a bitch.
this was a long time ago, and it's definitely parents
So-
did not have it like that back then. That's for damn sure.
So wait, in 2017, was he like just starting out, or was it not just starting out? Was he like?
He was in college. then.
Yeah. So
Wow.
he was
one
like
of the best college running backs ever.
yeah, he was one elite. Like Stanford has always been like a meh program
Yeah.
kind of thing where it's like they're not going to the fucking Rose Bowl,
And
but
they
like
did.
it's
They did.
Stanford. Like you can't like really like count
It's
them
funny.
out.
They
per se.
literally won the Rose Bowl. Funny enough.
Yeah, they. But like in recent memory.
True.
In recent memory, they
since,
have.
since him.
Yeah.
Um,
So like, and John Elway was a Stanford guy too, as well.
That he was.
And I think Andrew Luck was as well. Stanford just kind of has a history of like not being that great, and then they find that one player that literally changes the whole program,
Right.
shape the whole program for 3 years around that player, is really good for those 3 years, and then they're back to being kind of shit.
yes, no kidding.
Yeah.
I remember seeing like going to like some little market thing in like Highlands Ranch or something like that. Back like
Mm-hmm.
I think I was in high school. It was like freshman year of college, something like that. Like 5-6 years ago, something like that.
Yeah.
We saw Ed McCaffrey. He was there,
Oh.
and he actually like recognized my parents, which was like the craziest
That's
thing.
so cool.
A
Damn.
decade later, yeah. So I'm just fucking met Ed McCaffrey. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
dude,
is that
we'll
my
never
guy?
forget that play when you're fucking pointing down at that, Packers linebacker, fucking pointing at him, calling him a little bitch, pussy. As we won the Super Bowl that year.
Legendary.
So,
Yeah.
That is wild.
So I just put it on there because they told
Yeah,
me
it's-
that, and that's the just darndest
Yeah,
thing.
it is wild stuff.
oh yeah.
Yeah, like I remember seeing Christian playing in high school
Right.
and before he went to college and shit like that. Because like we said, he's like 2 years older than us.
Yeah.
And it was literally like one of those things where it's like Pondo doesn't really have a great art school. Ponderosa didn't have that great of a football program.
No.
We were a wrestling school,
Always.
always and forever. Yeah, so we didn't
Yeah.
really care that much, but we still cared. You play against Christian McCaffrey in high school, and you're just like, sick, we're going to lose because literally we
He
do
was
not have
amazing.
an answer.
You can't stop him. Yeah.
We
You can't-
literally
you-
do
and
not have an answer for
at
that one specific
At that
person.
level, you couldn't stop him. Now it's a little bit more manageable in the NFL just because everybody's
Mhm.
the best.
Yeah, and he's like in college, like they were like he was a double threat because he was like one of the few running backs that could also kind of play.
So
like
I'm going to
slot
show.
receiver.
Yeah, he really could. He could do a lot of things for sure. He
Yeah.
passed for a touchdown in the NFL just the other day, and he's a running back. So,
God.
Yeah.
I'm just going to show Dilly a highlight just real quick, just so he gets an idea of this man's skill. This is back in college. I don't know what year this was, but like 2017, probably something like that. Honestly, he's returning this punt. That's him right there.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Watch these moves.
Yeah, he has some fucking sick,
What
nasty
the
moves.
heck? It looks like fake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's so fast.
yeah, he's insane.
Look at
God.
that cut he makes on this guy right here. Right here. This guy right here.
That is unbelievable. Actually.
Breaks that boy's ankles.
Yeah, it was mental, and then he got injured in college.
Yeah, it's sad. But
That's a
he's a
gift right
savage.
there.
He's a
Yeah, he is a savage. And I remember watching the NFL draft in your garage,
Yeah.
and we were all just like excited. Like, where's like he was in the same draft class as Deshaun Watson, I'm pretty sure, and everyone was like making guesses and this and that. And like all of y'all were kind of looking at me weird because I was like, I just want to know where Christian McCaffrey's going,
Right.
and this and that and blah blah blah. And they were like, you don't care about number one or like where the Broncos are fucking pulling or this and that and blah blah blah. And I was like, no, I want to know Christian McCaffrey and move along. And yeah, they were like, well, when do you think he's gonna go? And I was like, top 10. And you're like, for a running back, and this and that. And I was like, no, it's gonna happen. And he went number 8 overall. So
Yep. There you go. As he definitely deserved for sure.
yeah,
So speaking of college football, I want to move into why the episode was late to get recorded and everything.
Yep.
Why we're doing it on a Monday when it should be out on a Monday, and the episode will be out on Tuesday tomorrow. So I'm just gonna give you the full story recap of my week because holy shit, it was pretty wild.
Yeah. Crazy.
So I was talking to on podcast last week, kind of what it was gonna be, but just moving furniture with my dad in a fucking Penske truck from Denver to Michigan.
Yep.
So yeah, we loaded it up. What was that? Monday. Drove from Monday in Denver to York, Nebraska, which is about like
gross.
45 minutes out of Lincoln.
So
Yes, I know exactly where that is. That's
Yep.
gross.
So it's probably kind of cool for you to see it. Male knows that place very well, but see that
Right.
nothingness out there. Like did you ever see some
Yeah,
of that
it's like
nothingness?
it's more hilly
Yeah.
than I expect. It's more hilly than flat. There is, trust me,
Areas,
lots
yeah.
of flat. But I think Kansas is more of just plain.
Yes,
Nothing,
that
you
is
know?
true.
Nebraska's got a little bit more of this going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Barely,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
yeah.
but barely. But yes, it's better. Barely makes a difference, a big difference.
It's
So,
wild though that there's that much nothingness. It's cool.
but
I
once
think
you
it's
get to the
like
towns,
cool.
it's really cool. I really enjoy Lincoln.
Yeah.
Lincoln.
Anyways, yep. Expand on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me explain.
Yep.
So, York, that was the first night. So that was about 7-8 hours, if I'm trying to remember right. That was the first day. 7-8 hours. We drove in the Penske. They fucking what's it called? Governed it, unfortunately. So
So you can go over 80.
75 was the
Mm.
max we can go.
Dang.
I know.
Yeah.
So trying to pass fucking semis that were fucking cruise controlled at fucking 75, that
Can't
was
go
really
faster.
interesting.
Yeah.
We just sat next to him in the left lane.
And you're like,
Just fucking over everybody. It was funny.
Yeah.
But so yep, that was to York, and then we drove past Lincoln the first day, and we kind of like drove into it, and it's a sick like fucking train station town. Okay, what do you give me this look?
It's Lincoln, Nebraska.
I'm telling you,
Literally,
He's got a love
the fucking prison is downtown. It's not a good place.
Lincoln.
I fucking only saw great things.
Okay.
I'd like to. Maybe we could all visit there. Plane tickets
Telling
got to
you.
be cheap.
Yeah, you guys
Like-
go for it.
I'm telling you,
You don't want to go?
it's pretty cheap for sure. It's just getting in and out of there is the issue. But, so, we were thinking about going to college football games, and I'm like, we were decided on Wisconsin, right?
Yes,
Wisconsin.
yes.
So-
Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Then
I
we
saw
ch-
your Snapchat and it made me question things.
Long story short, I'll get to it. We chose Lincoln. We chose to go to Nebraska. So, but I'll get to that point. So we drove through Lincoln, then through all of Iowa.
What car did you have?
The Penske, motherfucker.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
A
saying.
box truck.
I thought you were saying when you went to the game or the fucking.
A box truck.
No, we
Oh, you're
fucking
talking about that.
we flew to
No,
Lincoln
you're good.
from Michigan.
But then, okay, you just walk.
No, we fucking rented a car.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I was thinking too. All right, nice. I was
so-
like, confused. Anyway,
Yeah, so drove through Nebraska and Iowa, and stayed in Madison that night.
nice.
That was the longest drive. That was about like 10 hours. that drive.
Yeah.
That was a long drive.
Been there, done
Male
that.
and
Don't
I
want to
know
do
that
that
one.
yet.
Nope, it's
Don't-
not the
no
most fun
need-
thing in the
no
world, but
need to do it again.
but-
yeah.
really pretty, and it's just cool to see more of the country.
Yeah. It's
the
really
Midwest.
road trips are awesome. Midwest.
People-
Oh yeah.
If you're listening to this in the Midwest, shout out. People in the Midwest are fucking dope. Just nice as fuck.
Yeah.
Over the top nice. And it's something that, in the place in Boise where we live it's people are really nice here. It's just
Yeah.
they're on the much more side of being really nice than not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's something people from bigger cities notice for sure.
Uh-huh.
I had noticed it in that same regard from going to Boise to like Lincoln or Madison.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So in that regard, stay at this fucking bar. I'm gonna try to find a picture of it. No promises that'll pop it up on the screen right now, but I'm gonna try to find it online. This bar was fucking insane. The best sports bar I've ever seen in my life, by
Yeah,
far.
Really.
They have like these fucking authentic football helmets, right? Like game worn football helmets
Uh-huh.
from college football. Every fucking college football team, like all 130 of them. Every fucking NFL team for all the last 100 years. They have like authentic fucking helmets. They had at least 500-600 of them.
Whoa.
That's
Probably.
pretty lit.
Yes, at least. And posters, like fucking pictures like that of Peyton Manning down there. He's peeking. Signed fucking jerseys of every sport you can think of. Every team. Pennants. Fucking everything.
This is way
Flags,
out in
everything.
nowhere, middle of
Yep.
nowhere.
Here's the sheer size of this fucking place, okay? This is the greatest college sports bar possible. They have fucking
Crazy.
field goal posts. That's how tall the ceiling is. They have 2
What?
fucking field goal posts
And this is in
on the other side.
this is the town. This is Link
Madison.
Madison. Okay.
Madison, Wisconsin.
Okay, we gotta
This
look
is the
this up.
second night.
Hmm.
Stayed.
Yeah.
I know any
Whoa.
listeners in Boulder, Colorado will say dog piss, dark horse. But the dark horse doesn't have all those helmets and all
It's
that shit.
fucking-
So.
There's not an inch on the wall you can see.
Well, that's the same for the dark horse, but dark horse doesn't have like historic stuff like that.
Okay.
So
But it has literally memorabilia from the last 100 years. It's
yeah,
absolutely
that is pretty.
There's
crazy. It's like
millions
a
of
museum. Yeah.
millions of dollars worth of memorabilia. It's absolutely
It's
insane.
crazy. It's just chilling out there too.
Right. It's ridiculous. And volleyball court right behind the bar. 2 of them.
Whoa.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, insane. Insane.
really?
So that was
Oh.
sick. Can you imagine that? That's it. Yeah.
That's it.
I think so.
Just looking it up. It's gotta be. I see all the helmets.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
How did Dilly find it?
It's called
Mhm.
Pulleys.
Poolies.
I just typed in
Shout out
sports
Pulleys.
bar. Pulleys bar.
Hmm.
Yeah, that is actually crazy.
Okay, I'll
Show me.
pull
Oh, yeah.
that picture up.
We'll
But-
pull it up. Pulleys.
That was sick. That was second night. I'll try to speed it up a little bit. Then I think we drove to Michigan from there. We drove all the way through Wisconsin, through Madison's like south Wisconsin. Drove through Green Bay, saw Lambeau Field. That was
Mhm.
Cool.
Saw Lambeau Field, one of the most iconic stadiums, if not the most iconic in NFL.
Probably the most.
Probably the most. That was cool. Drove past all the way up through Upper Peninsula of Michigan, pretty much right on the border of
Straight up is the border. Yeah.
pretty much the border of Canada. And then down through into Michigan. Then we unloaded everything. At this point, we're still trying to figure out what game we're going to. Maybe I think Madison. We decided It was hard because that's where we were going to go, and we chose against going to the game there. We were thinking about going to Northwestern because they're downtown Chicago.
Yeah.
And my dad really wanted to show me Chicago. So
Do you go? Oh.
we chose
You
against
did.
it. We were going to do that. So our original plan was to go to Michigan. Then I think
Chicago's dangerous, bro.
that's what I was telling him. He was saying cap, but
It's so.
he was saying
dangerous.
mad cap. My dad's been
Really?
to. He's been probably 150 times to Chicago.
Wow.
Huh.
He spent
Yeah.
a lot. He knows most of the city like the back of his hand. So
That is awesome.
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
So just business, and my mom lived there for like 5-6 years when they started dating.
Oh dang! I didn't know that. Wow.
Hmm.
So
Oh, I guess Chicago's the place to be.
maybe
Mhm.
not. Maybe then. Maybe not now. I don't know. But
yeah.
I think we were gonna fly. I'm trying to remember what our original plan was, but get to Chicago Friday night, wake up Saturday morning, and drive to Madison, which was about 3 hours, 3.5 hours, something like that. The problem
Wow.
is, of course, the fucking Wisconsin game that we were hoping was a night game was at 11 a.m. The earliest possible time it could be.
Oi. Yeah.
So driving 3.5 hours before the game
Ugh.
would have been a fucking bitch,
Yeah.
especially
I'd been
through
tired.
downtown Chicago for the first half of it or quarter of it. You know
So
what I mean?
tired, dude. By the time you
that
get to
would've
the game, it would.
Yeah, we would have had left at fucking 6 in the morning or something
Yeah.
like that. You know what I mean? So, fuck that.
Yeah.
You know.
Nah.
So, we made the right decision. We just chose against Madison. Also chose against. We just canceled Chicago all entirely. So we didn't go to Northwestern. So chose against that one. Also chose against the Georgia Tennessee one, just because I wanted to stay in the Midwest. So all three of those scratched them and chose a completely new one. And we went to the Minnesota Nebraska game.
That's cool.
It is. I've been to a lot of really cool sporting events, so I'm really trying to be careful with what I say here. It's at least top 10 sporting event I've ever gone to in my life, for sure. And I've been to like some crazy ones for sure, like Broncos winning a playoff game on the final play. And
So what made it like nice? Was it the environment or the people? Or
it's
talking about?
it's Boise's got it special where it's the biggest thing to do is to go to a Boise State football game, right?
Right.
Like it's in the bottom half of Idaho, if not all of Idaho, going to a Boise State football game is like you got to do it. You got to do it.
Yeah.
You got to try to do it every week, right? So, or every home game at least. It is not a choice in Lincoln, Nebraska,
people
for similar reasons. But when there's like 190,000, 200,000 people population in Lincoln, and consistently get 90,000 people in that fucking stadium every fucking, especially with them being a 3-6 football team, is very,
the state
very.
doesn't have anything else to fucking
I know,
offer.
I understand, but still, that is very impressive. So they only care about it, which makes it so fucking sick to go to a game, because they treat it like it's the fucking '95 national championship team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it
It's
feels
huge.
when you're going to that game. You know, and they're 3-6.
Talking
Fucking
to those people, they very well understand they're 3-6.
Oh,
I'm
100%.
Not happy about that.
absolutely not. It was hysterical seeing them. Like some people leave, they deserve better. They deserve better. It's so sad, but it was only one score game. It was really close. They led for most of the game.
That's
It was a
good.
really good time. This is the craziest stat I've ever heard in sports, possibly. 388 straight home sellouts.
Yeah.
That's fucking ridiculous. That is ridiculous. There's no
That's
sport
wild.
of any team
Denver Broncos were starting to get there.
not 380.
We went like 12 straight seasons with sellout home games.
388 is 55 straight years.
Yeah.
That is
That-
disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care
And
what
all-
sport, what team you care for, what country you're in.
Yeah.
That is fucking ridiculous.
all for a team that seems to be
Very mediocre.
mediocre. People would
Very
say,
mediocre.
but that's cool that the legacy behind it is
It's-
just.
And they're
insane.
going to get worse and worse.
I hope
Yeah.
the fuck not. I hope not.
NIL's going to fucking...
I know. It's sad. But
Nebraska can't afford it.
they have so much.
Dude.
I don't know. They got a lot of fucking money.
Do you know how
55 straight years of fucking sellouts brings some fucking dough.
we could actually?
And they got some serious fucking
Yeah, but
sponsors.
Mm.
Serious.
Mm-hmm.
Big time.
I was just gonna say,
They have the the best facilities. Like, it's ridiculous. Go ahead.
You're good. I was just gonna say, to visit there, like going to a game like that, to visit there to like not that it would be a vacation spot. I know Male probably not like,
Well,
Best
I wouldn't
place you
say
wanna
it's a
go.
vacation
But-
spot. No.
but like the tickets and stuff to go there probably wouldn't be that much. We could definitely go to a game easily.
Game
like,
tickets.
Probably
Because,
a lot.
because they really want to make sure the sellouts every time, they're pretty cheap. They're pretty cheap. Like, I think we bought 2. I mean, you saw the video. I'll show you the picture. Just to,
$50 each,
I'll put.
or like,
I think it was 35.
bro,
35 and for these seats. First deck,
that's
30
unbelievable.
seats from the ground. 30 rows from the ground, right on the 50-yard line.
That's amazing. And then if we, oh yeah, we'll talk off the pod obviously about it more. But yeah,
The stadium itself, and I've been to many
Wow.
Boulder games. Many.
So
That is a
SFI.
very, very historic stadium. This one, just as much. It looked like a fucking coliseum in it. It was beautiful.
so cool. Yeah,
Absolutely beautiful. In the tradition that fucking stadium and team has,
just feel it.
it's you just feel it. It's unbelievable.
It's cool. Like, yeah, no, that's all about that tradition and everything. And not,
Well, it's just how much the town cares is really special. You know,
yeah,
It's not the town; it's the state.
it's the state,
the state.
right? But
yeah.
the town for the game, obviously. It's really cool. Here's why I liked Lincoln. Okay, let's just go back to this. This is
Yep.
why I really liked Lincoln. Geographically, it's bigger than Boise. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Size wise.
Arguably.
The point is, they have less population, and for the fucking size of it, it's what people anticipate going to Boise. You know what I mean? What they anticipate going to Boise is the small downtown. You know, Boise downtown's bustling 24/7. No matter what time of the day you're at, that fucking shit, it's
All the
loud
time.
all the time. All the time. Every fucking street, every block, it's fucking going. Is that the Nebraska?
yeah. I'm looking at the stadium and then just
Here,
the
yeah,
town.
zoom in on the stadium. So,
Mhm.
there it is. The old Big Red.
It's huge. It's gigantic.
It's gigantic. So, we were right there. That first deck.
Okay.
So,
Anyways, yeah.
I liked it just because it's kind of what I thought Boise was going to be like, you know. And it was for a little bit, or a lot of it, many years. In the past 3 years, it's not like that anymore. It's not. And it's not to its fault, and Boise's still fucking unbelievable, and I love it so much. Live here for a while. No doubt on that. But the values that a town like that holds, I fucking have so much respect for. You know what I mean? Just for living in it and growing up in it, it's just like, it's true like blue collar fucking, it's America. You know what I mean?
Yeah, love it. And Male knows. If anyone knows, Male
He
knows. He
doesn't
doesn't
know.
like He doesn't like
I get it.
because there's a lot of
History.
history. But anyways, he doesn't like. I get
What
it.
between like CU and
No.
okay?
Yeah. So I'm just gonna I've been fucking like, he's just annoying me more and more.
Why?
all the time.
Why? Tell me.
So, half of my family
I know. Right.
is
or-
from Nebraska.
Right.
So I would not on Western Nebraska.
Right.
And whatnot. So I have been to Nebraska many a times.
Right.
I have experienced Nebraskans many a times.
Of course.
I do not like Nebraska largely due to the fact of the culture that is existing there that you do not experience without a prolonged amount of time there.
It's probably fair.
So, like, my brother and I pretty much call Nebraska a vortex
Okay.
because once you go in, you don't go out.
Ah.
It's like you're stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's literally like you are chained there.
Okay.
There are
I see what you mean. Yeah.
It's like a cool.
and there's so much
That's
like
why most people that live there are over the age of 50.
and yeah, so like it's kind of one of those things where it's
What are you
like
looking at?
The rest of the time.
like
Alright.
you literally like I had cousins and this and that like that left Nebraska for college and this and that, and then went back. They progressed. They learned so much. They knew so much and this
Right.
and that and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And they were so good. And they were like so part of society. They knew they were up with everything and
Okay.
everything else. They go to back to Nebraska, and now they're scared to drive on anything more than a 2-lane highway.
I see. I
So
see what
it's
you mean.
Like literally,
Yeah.
I've seen so many people just go
It
backwards.
just ingrains you in like the small town culture and everything.
And also, small town culture. Colorado has better small town culture.
It's a mountain town.
1,000% yes. Because the difference between Colorado's small town culture and Nebraska's small town culture.
Okay.
Colorado and Idaho too, for that matter,
Right.
as I've seen very well, is they are very face value.
Okay.
They will speak of you to your face how they want to speak of you.
Right.
And they will speak of you that same exact way, no different, to every single one of their friends and people that
Okay.
you know behind your back.
I see.
You will get the same person either place,
Right. Right.
watching or not. Those Nebraskan small towns, it is a very much like a southern thing. Like the South is very prominent with this, is
Right.
bless your heart, this and that, and then they'll stab you in the back and hate your guts. Like they will show you the kindest, most
Yeah.
all the hospitality, roll out the red carpet,
see what you
and then
mean.
the second you're not listening, it's fucking bashing the shit out of you.
It's a bit of a
I could see that.
generalization, but yes, I see what you mean.
Small town thing.
Yeah, I think.
And the small town gossip really breaks
Oh,
my soul
definitely.
down.
No, I
It
understand.
probably-
I see that.
I can
but
see that. Maybe cool to
It-
like visit.
Mm-hmm.
Here's
But-
why I think it'd just be where the country's going.
Yep.
All I'm saying is, not a bad place to be.
Yeah. Like
There's
there's no
worse places to be, yes.
there's
A
no
lot of worse.
there's
A lot more worse.
I think what Tanner's kind of trying to say too is like people all, like you said, all have the same values. They've been around that town for many years. Their extended family has. So like there's no
Right.
weird people. There's no like I say weird people. There's no crazies. There's no everyone's pretty much the same. Whether that's a good thing or a
It's
bad
definitely
thing.
some weird going on, but maybe not
It's like-
like lunatics.
Yeah,
you know
not
what I mean?
lunatics. Yeah.
Like that city spring, obviously.
Yeah, big city like
There's
Denver's got. We've been
not
there,
much.
there's
It's
some
very
crazies.
clean. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
downtown, you can't fucking.
You don't have any
Homeless
people.
doesn't even exist.
You don't have any people
You know what I mean?
screaming downtown,
No, no,
advertising. You
absolutely
know?
not.
Denver
Nothing-
had some
nothing
people
at all.
screaming.
Nothing.
Yeah.
On the busiest night of the year, in quotation, like Nebraska football game, obviously, everybody goes downtown. You can
Yeah.
fucking the 5. Now I say like the 10 blocks of where all the fucking bars are and everything, just sick, bustling, big time craziness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go 3 blocks and you can talk like this. No, like it's quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild. Like,
That
how's
was so cool to me. I thought that was sick as
that is
fuck.
quiet.
Yeah, I thought
Oh,
that was
and
sick.
That is nifty.
I will say when I
It's
visited
an old train station, which is sick. So.
the area that Male's mom
Mhm.
lives at,
Right.
your family, it's the same, very much same way. That's a very small town, but like you could, I mean, it was just dead silent wherever you went. Like you know how here you can hear traffic, airplanes,
Mhm.
people, you know all that.
Right.
But yeah, like you can probably relate with.
And all I'm saying is, not. I want to, Boise, I'm in love with for sure. and-
Yeah.
Mhm.
But those are the type of places that really appeal to me for starting like a family or something.
Oh, for
You know
sure.
what I mean?
Naturally, it's like, yeah,
That's you know what I mean. Just for
home.
not
video.
Nebraska for me. No.
Yeah.
you, that's totally fine. But
the
I think
vortex is a real thing that I've
I'm
legitimately
not
seen
I'm
destroy
not
people's
discounting
lives.
that. No, absolutely.
I could see it.
I see it. I see it.
But I see what you're saying. But,
But
you mean
maybe
at the
there's
same
some good
time.
reasons in the same way that they do that. There could be some good along with a lot
There's
of bad.
can be some good with the bad.
Right.
I see it more of that's a good retirement. Like my
Maybe
kids
so.
are grown
Yeah.
and my kids are doing their own thing. Time for me to let go. And if I like fucking want to go to Omaha, Nebraska and spend the
Omaha's
rest of
not
my
good.
days
Oh,
there, cool. I would never, absolutely,
Lincoln, way
adamantly,
more of a-
never allow my family to, my children to grow up in Nebraska.
I could see what Male
That's literally like stunting growth. That's like giving.
because they don't experience a whole
Yeah.
No,
lot,
I see.
right?
I understand.
I
Yeah,
see what he
like,
means. Like,
That's like
But hey,
giving a fucking 14-year-old hormone boosters and stunting their puberty.
I see what you mean. But if the fucking feds start coming for us, it's a good place to be.
it's
but
definitely- anyways, yeah,
halfway a joke. But I just think all I know is I could get 50 acres for a damn good price
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
out there.
versus here or Colorado.
Yeah.
Dude,
But I could also
yeah.
do that in Texas. So,
Also
Texas
true,
is a
but
good
it's
spot.
Texas.
yeah.
What does that mean?
Not weather. Not
It's
the
more
best.
humid.
Yeah,
It's
not
very humid actually.
not
probably.
fun. People are a little bit more on the wacky side than the weird side. You know what I mean? I'd rather deal with weird than
I
wacky.
haven't been to Texas, so I have driven through it, but I haven't like been
Right.
to Texas.
I checked off some states though. I'll tell you what.
I can work with the
Yeah.
Texas people better than I can work with.
And maybe that's just from too much experience. Maybe for just I don't know. You
Remember
just,
that?
Yeah, like
it's spoiled you. Like you're
lit-
spoiled your mind a little bit. You know what I mean?
like
So
like just like a simple example is like literally everyone knows everyone's business and it's fucking mind numbing.
Right.
Like
Sure.
everyone
That'll
in
be annoying.
every town, every person in that town knows every person's business.
I'd say
in
less
that town.
for like a place like Lincoln, just for the size.
Yeah, for the size, but
Compared to,
for
like,
the
where your mom lives.
vast majority
yeah.
of all those towns, that's how it is in Nebraska.
No, I understand.
So literally, like
I
Dilly and
understand.
I, like we're
Idaho's
at-
got that too. Trust
yeah,
me.
we're at the town that my mom lives in, and Dilly and I were like, well, let's just go get a beer at a bar, and I was like, well, there's
Bro.
two bars, so we went to the bar, the main bar. We go in there. There's 6 people there. They're all over 60 years old.
Yeah.
We sit down to get a beer. All of them are just staring at us and
I have
would
a
not.
story just
They
like that.
stopped their conversations, only sat there and stared at us and waited for us to leave.
It was freaking wild.
Dead
So-
silence.
You gotta hear
All they would do is look at us.
So we went to kind of a sports bar kind of little thing, but more of like a bar and grill, just old time bar and grill. This place, right? It was Council Bluffs, Iowa, right on the border of Omaha, Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Wow.
very similar states, also Iowa and Nebraska for sure,
For
in
sure.
a lot of ways. But this fucking bar called Sugar's, okay, which is classic.
Oh, just a little bit. That's fine. God, I feel like a
Just a little.
motherfucker pours me a damn life sentence. motherfucker.
Life sentence. So
Pours me
this bar is called Sugar's, okay? Council Bluffs, Iowa, right?
Uh huh.
Middle of fucking nowhere, right? Like not middle of nowhere. Somebody in Council Bluffs gonna be like, yeah, bullshit. Come on, it's just small town. That's all I'm gonna say. Small town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Classic. I loved it. Oh, we were pumped. This is like we found a fucking bar and grill. This is great. You know, perfect for lunch.
Yeah.
Dilly,
Remember that ain't me.
you gotta fucking chill
You're
out.
capping on that.
You gotta.
Okay,
relax.
anyway.
Anyways, I think it's 'cause I touched it to this. Maybe. I don't want
Okay,
to.
let's not fucking with it. Continue.
Yeah. Anyways.
So we walk in, probably 15 people sitting at the bar, right?
Yeah.
There's no music, barely, if there was, barely in the background, right? But mainly you just hear the conversations going on between guys across the bar.
Yeah.
It's, loud because there's like a bunch of
Thriving.
conversations going on.
Thriving. Yeah.
We fucking swing open the door, classic like glass door where it's like ding 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 ding, the classic bell on the top of the door,
Yeah.
It's dead silent. Just stare at me and my dad for about 3 seconds, and then just snap right back into their conversations.
How scary.
Yeah,
Malinite
yeah,
experience
but
that.
see, the thing was, Nebraska, they didn't snap back.
They just stared. I remember
They
stared at
maybe
us.
like had some half conversations while they were staring at us, but they were just continuing to stare at us until we left.
It was so uncomfortable. I feel for you. That is crazy. I don't know what. It's just like a movie.
You gotta act like you're locals.
Yeah, it's just like a movie.
My
Well,
dad and I, we just sat up on the
It
bar.
was
I
like
was
some
"What's up, dude?"
Children of the Corn type shit.
yeah.
Yeah, but we like went up and sat on the bar and started like chilling with them. I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys did that.
Yeah, we talked to the bartender and shit like that.
Yeah, the bartender was nice to us, but I didn't really have the balls to go to fucking sit up next to these people 'cause they've been like, "You aren't from my town, boy."
Like I could
Nah,
say
nope.
my
Well, at
grandfather's.
least you're white.
I could
Yeah,
say
dude,
my
honestly.
grandfather's name, and they would be like, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to live in a town where it's like
Oh,
I have to have a family name to be justified to be
understand.
treated properly.
And then they know, and then yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
just
why I
an
moved to
idea.
Idaho, I get to live my own life here.
Yeah.
Also true.
Completely. Yep.
Also true.
I get to just be me.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
And I'm just saying, it could be the same way for me in Nebraska,
That's fair.
hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
So,
Yeah, I see what you mean.
so all I'm saying, also, who knows, if you were able to do real estate there for the next 20 years, might not be a bad fucking deal.
Maybe.
I'm just saying, 20 years it's gonna be different. So
Yeah.
might
Mhm.
not be
Yeah.
a bad thing to think about. That's all I'm saying. I liked it. The game, super fucking fun. That team, it's sad, but that's fucking town, state deserves the best, and it's sad to see it like how it
Did
is.
they-
But it was fun. It
did
was a
they-
great time. Highly recommend.
Did they hype up corn like they do in
They're
other
literally the
areas?
corn huskers.
They're literally the
Oh yeah.
corn huskers. But I mean, it's
There's
not
that.
like I hear more about potatoes in Idaho than corn in Nebraska. I only stayed like 5 days, 4 days,
Yeah.
3 days.
I see what you
Mhm.
mean, yeah.
But
There's a shit ton of corn farms.
shit ton.
Yeah.
Christ, Iowa and
Everywhere.
Nebraska, it's all you see. It's
Corn
crazy,
everywhere.
but it's just cool. It's a cool part of the country that I've always felt like I knew so much about that I didn't see. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
I had like this strange relationship with Nebraska, just where it's located compared
Yeah.
to
It's
Colorado.
it's a lot different, I feel like, when you road trip seeing these places. You see in movies, you see in
Right.
pictures, you see it, but when you're there,
Yeah, and you're not really connected when you just fly in and then fly out. When you drive
Not at
in
all.
and drive
Because
out.
I've
yeah.
never been to Chicago, but I've been to O'Hare, the most
Mhm.
famous airport, obviously in
Yeah,
Chicago.
huge.
I've been to that like 5-6 times.
Yeah.
So, and then sorry, longest fucking story. I knew it was gonna be this long, but finish it up real quick. Flew out Sunday after the game because Sunday it was just college football mania the whole day, and it was fucking lit. It was
Uh-huh.
Nebraska, Minnesota, awesome experience. Then it was Tennessee, Georgia, great game. Not as good as Alabama, LSU. Jesus Christ. So it was just
yeah,
sports
that
bars.
was the game.
It was sports bars for like 6 hours. What's this phone fucking podcast?
I
What's
heard. I
going
thought my phone vibrated. It was him. I don't
chill
have
out.
any friends.
Chill out. Moving along.
Figured that one
Keep
out.
on telling your story.
So Saturday was lit, just college football, just over the top. It's fun.
Yeah, crazy.
It- People need to experience this shit because it's special. So as we all know, even Dilly does, and he doesn't really know much. So
Tanner doesn't know.
Okay.
Sunday, then we leave. Flights at noon. I got to fly from Lincoln to Denver to Boise. Okay, layover's about 2 hours in Denver. Flights at noon in
Uh-huh.
Lincoln. We get
Okay.
there. We left at 7 p.m. from Lincoln.
Nice.
7-hour delay in
That's
Lincoln.
Awful. That's a rare
For what?
occurrence. I feel like.
Storms?
Didn't have a plane.
Sounds like Nebraska.
True. So the airport's that small where it was only flight,
Yep.
all day. So, which is fucking sick because you're fucking through everything in about fucking 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
back to people just being unbelievably nice. TSA, we just hung out with TSA the whole time. Like,
Yeah, dude, that's
and
awesome.
we just watch football games all day, and they're like, "Oh, are you kidding me?" And it's like I'm just hanging out with TSA. It was
Dude,
just like
that's
normal people,
awesome.
security guards and everything. Where I was dapping this dude up. It was hilarious, but
TSA is usually
It's just-
yelling at you and shit.
right, yeah,
I don't want to be your friend.
yeah,
They just
exactly.
Yeah.
I know this kid. I swear this kid was fucking 16. He was doing TSA. That
God,
can't be legal, but
yeah, this probably can't even work legally.
right. But it's 21. Got to be minimum for a TSA job, right?
I
But
would
who
think
knows?
so.
Maybe they're
Fuck
lowering it
knows.
'cause they need more people. But after
Yeah.
he was like, "That's fucking sick,
Yeah.
dude." I'm like, "Thanks, dude." But 7-hour delay. Here's the fucking crazy part. So I missed my first Boise flight from Denver to Boise, right? I missed the first
Yeah.
one because 7-hour delay. Obviously, I missed it,
Yeah.
even with the fucking layover. The last flight from Denver to Boise was at 7:00. We flew out of Lincoln to Denver at 7:00,
Ooh.
and I made that flight. The Denver to Boise.
How
Because
wild.
it's Central Time. We gained an hour, but I still landed 30 minutes after boarding, and I still made the flight.
Nice.
It was ridiculous. I was sitting there I saw my plane. We were sitting there about to taxi right next to it. Then literally I was like, oh my God, this is perfect. We're going to taxi right next to my next plane, and I'm just going to hop out and move on. I'm going to be the last one on that still, but I might fucking make it. Like there's a 30% chance I make this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Then they say we need a new gate. And I'm like,
Ugh.
motherfucker.
You're
He
not gonna
drives
make
us from fucking B4. My Denver to Boise flight's at B7.
Yeah.
They were going to put us at B4. The next gate they put us on, B99. I was like,
it. As far away as
the
possible.
complete other side of the concourse. The complete other side.
Jesus.
It was the bitchiest thing ever. And We sat there for a fucking forever trying to get our bags. The plane was scheduled to take off at 7:20.
Yeah.
It's 7:55 at this point.
Oh.
And I get a text saying 30-minute delay for Denver to Boise. It takes off at 8 o'clock sharp. And I'm sitting there at 7:55 about to grab my bag, and I'm like, I got 5 minutes.
That's terrifying.
I got 5 minutes, and I just
Because you don't want
booked it.
another freaking layover of any
No,
sort.
well, no. If I didn't make that flight, I have to wait till the next day.
Oh,
today.
Yeah.
So-
Annoying.
So I book it. Me and my dad fucking book it. They knew I was coming because they saw they were tracking me.
Yeah.
Like tracking where I was flying and shit. And they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
motherfucker got a 7-hour delay, but he
Yeah.
might make it." So I did, made it on. But the funniest shit ever was everybody on that fucking plane thought I was the reason it was delayed for 30 minutes.
So you pulled up.
'Cause I think the flight attendant was tardy or something like that. But
Mm.
I think they thought that was an excuse for me because I don't think they saw the flight attendant. They only saw me get in. Because right as I get in that fucking plane after booking it. Everybody's looking at me like, you motherfucker. Look at,
Staring
biggest
down.
plane I've ever been in my life. It was in one of those where it was like 323, you know what I mean? One of those
Yeah.
I've never been in those.
massive fucking
Big.
plane, right? I'm looking at everybody's just,
Like, why is
you know,
this guy
and I'm fucking
coming?
exhausted. Just ran a mile to get to my fucking plane from concourse to concourse. I fucking run. It's 5,000 feet. I'm absolutely passing out. I get to my seat. This is why they fucking hated me, because I fucking got down. And it's all of a sudden it's like, beep, beep. Right as I fucking sit down, I'm like, oh, nice.
The plane starts backing out
right as I
sit
fucking
down.
sat down.
They said, we got him.
They saw, I saw the flight attendant staring me down, and I'm like, buckle my seatbelt. It's like, she's like, go, go, go. So I was just like, nice.
Oh, my
Why
God.
everybody else is like 30 minutes for this. So
Fuck yeah.
classic, great day of travel, but we made it. So
Love
And
it. That's good.
So point of the story: by the time I boarded that flight, we were supposed to be doing the podcast, and there we go.
Yeah.
Do it today. So
Well,
there we
that's
are.
all good.
crazy
Yeah.
story, crazy week. I had a good
Huge.
time. So, but we're
Glad
back to the regular scheduled programming. Mel, I understand that you put a couple things on here. I want to know about the truck thing. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so the fucking...
Switching up topics, wise.
Yeah, I mean, it made me annoyed talking about Nebraska, and now you're making me annoyed about...
Come on, it wasn't that bad. I had some good points.
Debatable. Anyway.
You have
It's a love-hate
you
thing.
got some sour taste from
It's the vortex.
past experience.
Anyway. Yeah, so it was Halloween. Halloween, actually, on the 31st, so a Monday.
Right.
And showing up early, it was like 7:30 or something like that. I roll up to my work to get ready, get changed, this and that, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Since I start at 8 o'clock. And so park my truck. I'm the first one there, which isn't like the most absurd thing. That happens a lot.
Right. Okay.
And there's been crackheads behind my shop before.
Okay. At work.
If you've ever been in Boise, you can guess exactly what part of the city or like the area I'm talking about. But like it's not the greatest where a lot of the druggies hang out
Yeah.
and live. So it's been a history, but they've never really
course.
fucked with us that much besides walking around in our property, and we need to call the cops and say, hey, there's a fucking coked out like fucking
Like-
lunatic.
They're like cattle
I
or
did
something.
have
You got to relocate them.
That's...
You just got to get them out of the area that...
That's the most Theo Von shit. Crackheads, you don't get enough of them. You just gotta fucking get one little retriever there,
Dude.
little herd them around. You know what I mean?
You gotta someone's got to
Oh
just
my God.
relocate them. Pick them up, move them.
God, that's
Jesus
fucking
Lord.
hysterical. Real
They'll
quick,
walk around because they not stop walking. They're going to keep walking.
real quick.
You just-
There was this fucking crackhead that fucking we were filling up gas in Madison, Wisconsin, and he like yelled some bullshit at us. You know, I don't know what the fuck
Yeah.
he said, but he walked past us.
Crackdown.
10 minutes later, my dad wants to get a coffee from Starbucks, right?
Yeah.
So he sends me in.
very
He's like,
fruity.
and then
So-
he goes, so he's like, I'm gonna go park the truck. You get us a couple coffees. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I'm like, all right, bet. I go in there, and guess who's fucking sitting in the fucking seats inside fucking Starbucks? That fucking
That
crackhead.
guy.
And I fucking walk in. It's packed in this fucking Starbucks, right?
Yeah.
Packed. He's sitting in one of the fucking seats. You know, he can barely see because he's got like this much between his
He's
hoodie
got
and his
fucking
fucking
tunnel
shirt.
vision
you know what I
going
mean?
on anyways. Yeah.
And he just fucking make eye contact, boom, right as I walk in, right? And he goes,
No.
"You again?" And I'm like, "Oh,
Oh,
shit!"
my God.
You know,
Dude, how?
everybody looked at me like, "What the fuck did you do?"
What are you You're like, boy, I'm just
like,
walking.
"No." And then he felt like he needed to talk to everybody. But yeah, continue.
That's scary, though.
Yeah.
was
So
crazy.
anyway, yeah, had the crackheads before.
Right.
The crackheads.
Oh, yeah. crackheads.
Voice cracked.
Yes. Voice cracks. Anyway. Yeah. So showing up early. Also, it's dark now. Very deep into the day
Right.
and
okay.
very early,
I see.
especially how north we are. So, like, it's
Yeah.
dark
Right.
and foggy and shit like that.
Right.
And I'm just kind of tired.
Oh, my toes out.
And
Don't do
I'm
that, Jesus.
just tired. I just want to get into the nice heated area.
Of
Yep.
course.
change, get ready for work, and
Right.
start
Do
my
your
day.
thing. Yep.
You're dying.
And
Yep.
this guy on a bicycle with a little headlight on his bicycle,
Oh, I can see it.
obvious crackhead, fucking just going up and down the street because obviously like it's fucking dark as fuck.
Right.
And if
Yeah.
you're just riding your bicycle around with a hoodie and sweatpants on, nothing else at
Early.
7:20 in the morning,
Yeah. You're not really, yeah.
you're at a state of mind that isn't productive.
Right. Of course.
Yeah.
And so I drive past him. He's driving, and he's just going up and down the street. And then, like, when I drive past him, he's like, And I pull in to the area, into the back, behind the shop, park my truck where all the workers park their truck. And I get out, and this motherfucker starts riding his bicycle nice and slow, like, kind of into the parking lot, and
Right.
just is, like, kind of, like, there. But he's just, like, super slow, like, basically walking speed.
Creeping.
Like, I could walk and keep up with him.
yeah.
And he's just staring
Yeah.
at me, not saying a single thing.
Weird.
So then I just staring back at him, kind of like giving him the look like, I will kill you if you say a single fucking word to me right now. I
Right.
don't want to have any of this.
I'm
So
not
Yeah.
feeling it
say
right
something and I shoot.
Yeah.
And
It's early. It's early. That's all I
I
gotta
don't
say, you
give a
know?
fuck.
Nope.
I didn't have a gun or anything, so I'm not going to shoot. But
No.
like, you say something, I'll shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of
You know.
look.
now. Right.
Just threats, empty threats, with my eyes. And so he just moseys away, kind of like looking back at me,
It's creepy, though,
but
yeah.
moses away. And I was like, weird.
But all right.
But he's a crackhead, so it's going to be
It makes
weird.
sense. Yeah.
So let's move along. Gonna start my day. Go inside, start my day, working away, and I'm just trying to have a good day, having a happy, go lucky smile. It's going good, it's going great, and they're like, "Hey, go to lunch," and I was like, "Okay, great."
Nice.
One of the odd days that I didn't pack a lunch.
Oh.
Normally I do, so I stay inside. I don't even go out to my truck until the end of the day when I leave.
yeah.
But today I did. And
How often do you say that? Like once a month, kind of thing? Or?
Yeah, like maybe probably 3 times a month at
Okay.
most.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so very rare.
Okay.
But today was one of those days. So I go out there, whole ass egg all over my windshield.
Oh, you knew it was that crack.
Egg. And I was like, I have my guess, but I'm going to make sure. So I'm driving to McDonald's, and I'm getting fucking boiling mad because now I'm looking through egg yolk
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
to fucking
Right.
drive. And I try to use my wiper blades to get rid of
Of
it,
course.
turn on that juice, run out of wiper juice.
Oh,
and I'm like,
classic.
So
I'm getting more and more mad.
Of course, I'd be boiling at that point.
Yeah. So I call my fucking one of the managers, and I was like, pull up the security camera
really?
footage. I want to look at it. Pull it at like 3 times speed. Someone egged my fucking car, and they're like, what? And
Right.
I was like, someone egged my car, and they're like, what do you mean? And I was like,
eggs. on my
there
car.
are eggs on my car. And they were like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
So
like,
then
why?
they start looking through it. They find it. It's the same motherfucker.
Really? He egged your truck.
Where do you
Yeah.
get eggs from?
Exactly. So
no, bro.
I figured it out. Like,
How does a crackhead get eggs? You lay
knowing
'em?
my area,
You know?
there's not that many houses. So like, he
Is that how
has
eggs
to
are made?
he has to live
Do
near.
they lay them?
Yeah, fuck, maybe a crack egg.
They're grazing, you know?
Laying crack
Maybe-
eggs. That might be a fucking title.
Laying crack eggs.
They crack eggs. Anyways,
Write
yeah.
that down.
So it was
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, so it was him, and
Okay.
he has to live near my shop because
Oh, if you see him
literally
again.
it's like I see him and like I check the time card. It was literally 11 minutes after
Right.
my
after
stare
you went
down.
in? Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
so I
Oh,
was like,
dude.
I stare him
Wow.
down. This motherfucker says he stared at me. Ugh. And went to his apartment, grabbed a single egg, shoved it in his fucking sweatpants, came back, stopped his bicycle, and I watched it all on the fucking security camera footage, stopped his bicycle right in front of my fucking truck, went bleh,
Why?
right onto the windshield, and then fucking does a little circle and rolls away.
Dude, I do the old reverse card on that guy. If he's driving by you, you get a carton of eggs having your car. Egg that motherfucker. I'd throw
No,
eggs
you
at
know what
him.
I'm gonna
I'd be like,
do?
dunk, dunk,
I'm gonna
dunk.
fucking if I ever fucking see that motherfucker
God.
again. Just
No,
kidding. I'm
yeah,
not gonna actually do
that.
this, so
No,
don't
it's
fucking.
everybody
It's
be
a
nice.
com-
No,
comic-
didn't hear anything.
It's
It's all
comical
jokes.
opinions, but like I'll
Theoretical.
just do a casual fucking like
Theoretical.
leg sweep into the
Yeah.
fucking bicycle,
You
so
tripped.
that way he kicks over, and then when he stands up, I'm like, oh shit, I fucking need to go back the other way like a microwave
Yeah.
and fucking swing my leg straight into his kidneys until he spits blood.
Yeah.
And
And it's theoretical. It's
I
not,
mean, it's
you
his
know,
problem. This guy probably doesn't look.
shouldn't
He's
have had
very
ki-
well off.
You shouldn't have
He needs to
kidneys.
save his money. That was his probably last egg. He needs that for food.
It's the last
But he
kidney.
wasted his last little bit of food because I stared at him. Cool. Now he decided to waste his life because it's going to end that day. I see him ending his life over a little egg. Many people are going to say, you're going to end a life over an egg? And I'm going to say, no, it's the
Over a
principle of the
kidney.
thing.
Moral of the story:
Don't throw a fucking egg on my truck.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
eggs.
His last kidney. Fucking
You heard that?
Yeah. I hope he has a brother to donate a kidney because he lost a kidney over an egg and his stupid fucking decisions. There needs to
one
be
egg.
recourse over. It's a greater, bigger story. People
Right.
aren't getting in trouble anymore. This is
Yeah.
a societal problem. This egg on the truck shows something. Lady was like, it's just a joke. It's Halloween and this and that.
Bro,
and I'm like,
right.
nope,
Well, you-
nope. I don't give
It's
a
not-
fuck.
it's-
You know why people
It's the
Mhm.
principle.
and you know why people egg stuff? The protein of the egg breaks down your clear coat on your paint or on your house. It'll break down the paint.
Yeah.
That's why people.
It
egg
literally
stuff.
will tear
Leave
paint
it to
off
Dilly
of
to
So-
know
cars.
that stupid shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
know what I know.
It's
dude.
not a fucking joke. So like people need to
I know what I know, bro.
people need to get in trouble for shit. So I'm just
Held
gonna fucking-
accountable, really.
Yeah,
right?
held
I guess.
accountable.
I'm just
Like people think they can do stupid shit like that and
the
not
fuck?
fucking get away with it.
That's
And they can just get away with it, no recourse and this and that because they're
Yeah.
like, it's just an egg. Are you really gonna do something over an egg? And it's like, well, in the 1950s, you egg someone's house, even though it's your best friend. That dad's gonna point a shotgun in your head.
yeah.
So-
it's definitely
You're gonna watch death right before your eyes
I-
just barely go
Do you
away.
like
from
fucking orange juice with your fucking eggs? Because you're turning into pulp, boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. So like I just feel like if I see this guy, I need to set the record straight. I will make him a better person. He's like, "Oh shit, if I'm high on crack and throw eggs at this person's truck, I might not have functioning kidneys anymore, and I
Right.
really need those to fucking filter my
It's the
crack.
last time it'll be high.
I
that's all gotta
can't
say.
filter my crack anymore because he literally
Oh,
made my
shit.
fucking kidneys pop like a fucking balloon."
I'd be done right there.
I do believe that this guy should be held accountable. We should start something. We should start a petition. We
What
got
do
to
you
find it.
mean?
No,
Take
we
a
should
picture
start a
of 'em.
hunting party for
Jesus.
cyclists.
Find this. Cyclist. You know, let's just egg cyclists. You know what?
No,
Fuck it.
we're
We
not.
don't need that.
We're not going to egg them.
They're always in the way.
No,
dude.
no, no, no,
They're
no,
always sitting
no, no, little boy, no, no. Just
They're
like
always-
your clear
I'm
coat.
trying to
Beaver
drive.
I have
dude
to
says
think-
you're driving
No,
by.
I need that egg can cause permanent damage. Like, what if I
Not
packed
to
a
me.
lunch? What if I packed a lunch? That shit would eat away my paint, and now I have this
Yeah.
like egg-shaped fucking splat on my paint, visible for the rest of the time I have this truck. And the next person that I sell this truck to, they're going to see that and they're going to be like, that's an egg splat. That's permanent. He needs permanent. So I need to
Yeah.
break his legs so that way when he
Permanent.
sees scar tissue from the surgery that he can't
I see.
afford to get his legs barely working and have to use a walker for the
One
next
egg.
45 years, every time he wakes up and he's like, oh, fuck, I need to grab that walker. Oh, shit, I can't afford a walker.
Egg for
Oh,
leg, baby.
shit, I fucking suck. Oh, God. Every single time
Hear
he's
that?
like, all this happened to me because I was a retarded bitch
I got a real
with an egg.
egg. This is the title right here. Egg for a leg.
Huh?
That.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
Write
'Cause I
that
know
down. Write that down.
All right,
Egg
but
for a
laying
leg.
crack eggs is pretty good.
Yeah.
Which one was it?
Laying crack eggs.
Okay, that's a good one.
Like,
That's
I
fine.
remember
That's
being a
good.
kid.
Egg
And
for a leg.
Airsoft guns started becoming
I'll decide
things.
tomorrow. I'll decide.
Oh, no
I
problem.
remember when airsoft guns started to become a thing when I was a kid.
Yep.
And I was with the hoodlums of my neighborhood that
Oh,
were very hoodlumy. And one year, we had just a shit ton of snow. Shit ton. And for some reason, and it was like godsend for us kids. It was hell on earth for the adults. Some snowplow took all of the street snow, and instead of putting it in the park where they were supposed to, they put all of it on my friend's front yard. Literally
That's
a
amazing.
12.5-foot hill of snow.
Wait, what did
It
you do with airsoft?
completely encompassed
He's getting
a
there.
fucking
Okay.
stop sign. Snow, and then airsoft guns started to become a thing. So what do? We dug our little tunnels like fucking Vietnam fucking soldiers,
Love it, dude.
and fucking
It's pretty
popped
lit,
out,
actually.
shot
There,
some
yeah.
fucking airsoft BBs out of car rolling
Little
by,
simulation.
and we would fucking move along. We would try to
Oh.
fucking shoot an exhaust, fucking airsoft BB up the exhaust pipe.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, that's what we tried to challenge ourselves, just like the Viet Cong.
Or if they have their window down, just hit them with the fucking, right through the fucking
Little
noggin.
dome
Yeah.
ski, yeah, little pow.
Yeah.
Right. Permanent fucking eye patch. We
Yeah.
call it.
Yeah,
So,
yep.
and then we had our normal things like some cars would stop because they
Odd
would
one
hear a
today.
ding and then fucking continue on,
Like, what
and
was
we would
that?
hide, and then occasionally a bing, and someone would see us, and they're like, "Nah, get the fuck out of your fucking hidey holes and come here and get your fucking yelling."
Yeah.
And
You
they
could
would
do
yell
that.
at us.
You could do the fucking pretty slick though. If you had the right tunnels, you could do this pretty strategic.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
You could have
Get
like
all
a
the
sniper
homies.
tower.
Homies
know what I
up
mean?
top.
You could have like a sniper tower, but then you could have like a bunker and a lower part. You know what I mean?
So
like
that way-
the lowest part would be the bunker,
Yep.
Yeah.
and then you could have like 6 of y'all in there.
So then
And
when
as
it,
long as it's like just one entrance on the backside, they can't
Yeah.
see you.
so
You just have
oh,
one
yeah.
sniper. He slides down. You make a little slide right into the bunker. No way.
Yeah, but then
You
we
hear
shot
bink,
one
you
car
see
that
that.
was wrong.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we shot one car incorrectly.
Incorrectly. How's that?
There's just the fact that we shot this car,
Oh, I see.
and it was the wrong guy.
I see.
This guy really cared about his car really bad, and he pulled
Oh,
a pistol on us.
Oh.
So we were literally 10. Like,
Right.
he pulled a pistol on like 4 10-year-olds
yeah, it's probably not smart.
and waved a gun in our face and
We
said,
probably saw the airsoft gun.
and he said, I
So that-
swear. Well,
No.
no, and then he threatened us. He said, I swear to God, if I see a fucking dent from your stupid little fucking toy on my car, I'm finding you and shooting you. And we went,
Oh, you went, wow.
we were 10 and went, I'm not going to come out of my house for the next 10 days. I'm
yeah.
scared.
Damn, I'd be hiding out.
I'm really scared. But we learned. And guess what?
It's a learning situation.
And we became better people because guess what? We didn't fuck with people's shit after that. We went, oh, you fuck with people's shit. They might actually care about their shit and fucking threaten you.
Definitely, yeah.
I got a fucking pistol thrown at me.
Yeah, that's good. I think
That's
everyone's had learning situations like that.
So a fucking 20, probably somewhere in his 20s, fucking year old crackhead. We'll go with 20 just because it rolls off the tongue. A 20-year-old crackhead throwing eggs at a fucking windshield. He needs a lesson learned just like I
Did
did
I-
when I was 10.
I got
see.
one. I got one that's similar, real super quick. But
Yep.
so Nick, buddy Nick,
Yeah.
H,
Also
Yep, we
lived in
know
the
him.
neighborhood. That I
also
was
lived in the neighborhood.
Yep.
Around the same area. We were at the soccer fields in that area. You know that is,
Oh,
of
that's
course.
cool.
Of course.
And
in. Yep.
and we were in this parking lot, and this dude drives away in his truck, and Nick just stares at him because he's driving away looking at Nick, and Nick's just staring at him. He's just like, just glaring at this dude. This guy, I mean, he fucking stops. He his truck, puts it in reverse, and just like slams on his brakes, stops, puts it in park. He hops out of his truck. I've never seen anything like this. Walks right up to Nick's face, and he's just like, "Why are you staring at me, motherfucker? What do you want from me?" And then Nick just goes off. He's like, "What are you staring at me?" He's like, "What's up?"
Actually?
Yeah, I swear to you, Nick will
We
back
gotta-
all
we
this
And
gotta-
you
up.
were just standing next to him.
I'm
going,
standing there. I'm standing there, and
shout
I'm
out,
like,
shout out Nick. He's a long-time listener.
yeah, because Nick.
We're gonna ask him about this for
Oh
sure.
yeah, this guy was pissed, and I thought it was so cool because Nick, no hesitation, was like, well, "Why are you staring at me?" He's like, "Go ahead, do something," And then this guy's,
That's awesome.
and I don't think he expected that, and then he just got, I don't know
How
what he
old do you
said,
think
how
he
they
was?
did. Oh, he was like late 30s, older
wow.
guy, yeah.
Decently
He was
also.
a dad, yeah, and he just blasted on him. And
What, you guys were like
Yeah, we were it was like
17, 18,
we're like
19?
19
So
probably.
young though.
Yeah, young, and this guy and just yelling at Nick. He walks right up to his face and just points at him and starts yelling at him. And then he just, I don't know how whatever happened. Like they yelled at each other. This guy just hopped back in his truck and then drove away. And Nick's like, "What was that about?" I'm like, "Dude, I have no idea." This guy,
You were standing right there?
I was standing right there, and this guy just got. He assumed that Nick was like challenging him, but he was just staring at him because he's creeping. This guy was,
Stupidest fucking
he was
That's
just,
exactly what happened to me.
beefing.
The dude was
Yeah.
creeping on his bicycle.
and it's like
But I threatened him like with my eyeballs, and he just
crazy what this is why
people are heated.
shout out Joe Rogan. This is why Joe Rogan's so big on like mind reading.
Yeah.
He believes it's so like the future. It's happening now. But
yeah.
I don't know whether that's true or not. I do know
It's
there's a lot of
interesting.
words that you can say with just staring at somebody,
Yeah.
Yeah, for
You know?
sure.
and I think with those same situations, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of how
For
it was.
sure.
I'm guessing. So
Mhm.
it's crazy. It's insane. What just fucking little lineup. You know.
Yeah, just like a simple stare of like, this is where we're gonna start. This is how we're
Yeah.
gonna start this.
True. Anyways,
It's a funny ass thing to think about. All right, we can
Wrapping
do
it
one
up.
more topic. Yeah,
Yeah, sure, why not?
one more.
sure. Go ahead. Your boy.
Let's see. Dilly didn't put anything else on there, of course.
No, not currently.
Mel, you wanted to finish with the Marine's birthday, or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's good.
so in a small little bar called Tun Tavern in Philadelphia,
right?
in 1775, a little thing called the United States Marine Corps was founded on November 10th by Samuel Nichols. It started in a bar.
How do you do it? Was he like, you know what? Call this Marine Corps.
Got
Did you
approved
sip it?
by the Continental Congress, Marine
Wow.
Corps, There's like been the Royal Marine Corps and this and that.
That's cool.
You can
Bars are much different
We'll look it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
now than they were in the 1700s.
Yeah, but literally it's like
It was
so
like
the Marine.
office. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's learning.
Well, it was like
learning
the
space.
you get drunk and talk with your whole
They
entire.
got a lot of
village.
business done and a lot of brothels done. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's dope. It's a
Just a booger down
it's
my
a
nose.
military
Jesus
branch
Christ, keep it
started
in ya,
in a
bud.
bar.
It's legendary.
That's fucking legendary.
It
November
is.
10th,
That's cool.
America
1775.
right there, baby.
Yep. That's it. That is.
So, you're going to be seeing on Facebook and on Instagram any friends of yours that are Marine Corps veterans or are active duty Marines or reservist Marines
Of course.
nonstop posting everything they can about the Marine Corps because it's the birth week, because the 10th is this
Well, this
week.
happens every year, right?
Yes, it does, and it's fucking awesome. It's
Can you tell he was
literally
Marine?
fucking
Marine,
awesome,
yeah.
dude.
America.
So, do you think your coworker's gonna be doing this?
Oh yeah. I bet he is.
Dude, seeing the videos of
He's gonna
people
say
getting
something.
in their fucking dress blues, like literally dressed to the nines, the best, fanciest uniform you can have for your military career is your dress blue alphas. That's what you wear to the fucking ball. And
Right.
everyone's just going fucking mental, going hard as fuck.
Couple
You're
of
probably
medals.
ripping your jacket. You're going to have to spend like $400 in fucking tailoring repairs to your fucking uniform because of you getting drunk as shit, dancing way too much, and fucking trying to get with way too many girls way too quickly. But it's fucking lit, and it's
Right.
the best tradition.
That's cool though. That is cool. Yeah.
And this
I'll
is just
keep in mind.
across the country. This is just how it is.
Across the world.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So every single year, it started with John A. Lejeune, the 13th Commandant.
Uh-huh.
He was like, he sent out a birthday message and to like remember what the Marine Corps is and this and that and blah, blah,
Of
blah.
course.
So there's every year the Commandant, whatever the Commandant is, whoever the Commandant is that year, normally they're in for like 4 to like 6 years or something like that.
Right.
Look at the cat.
They send out their
She's in the
birthday
car.
message.
She's in that fucking video.
Oh shit, the cat's in the video.
No, that's cool though. We'll keep an eye
Yeah,
out.
so
I'll watch all that
It's
stuff.
fucking
Picture
lit.
for the thumbnail, Dilly.
It's fucking lit.
Stupidest
I'm
thing
so
I've ever
fucking
seen in my
excited
life.
for it.
Let's see it. That's terrible, dude.
It's alright. We're running
Let me
with
get
it.
another one.
And
No.
it's gonna be lit.
Take
Take the
one of me.
wine. You
Yeah.
give up on me?
Yeah, that's the one we're using.
So
Oh, okay.
Dilly has to drink on Friday. That's the rule, though.
You get it?
So yeah,
Has to.
that's the thing. That's the little thing. Dilly has to drink on Friday.
Has to drink on Friday.
Yeah, you have to drink on Friday.
Whoa. Okay. Dilly, you
Tanner
doing
might have to do a little too.
that? This is so.
We'll
This
figure
is,
because
this
this
out.
is your birthday.
If we invite you guys
I'll
to
drink at
the
my
Marine
house.
Corps birthday, because my coworker, Marine
fucking
from my unit,
Dude, your arm looks like a fucking lard.
Jesus Lord,
Lord.
Damn, chicken wing. You're gonna
the
lift off
fuck?
that motherfucker.
Jesus Christ, Jesus
This,
Lord.
that's the one we'll use for mail.
Okay, nice. Okay. Anyways, what were you saying? If you
Yeah,
invite,
because if we invite you guys out to do some drinking to celebrate the Marine Corps birthday, like you can't.
I can't drink with Marines, dude. That's
Well, no, because my coworker
oh yes.
is a Marine from the unit that I was in,
Oh wow.
that I was deployed with,
Oh nice.
and Dawn, been
Fuck
on the
yeah,
podcast
Dawn.
before,
Been on there, throwback.
Fuck
is
Dawn.
also a Marine from my unit.
Yep.
So we're
That's
gonna
cool.
celebrate and get a couple of
Of course,
brews.
of course.
Well, that's
happy.
good.
But
We'll
like
chill out.
my coworker and I obviously work on Saturday, so we can't go hard in the paint. So it'll save you,
Oh okay.
but that doesn't mean you're exempt from drinking. You
Yeah.
have to drink.
Yeah, no, I just It's all right. I'll drink. Well, I'm trying to be,
No, stop being a. Don't
Efficient.
make excuse. Don't make
not,
excuses.
just financially. Gotta keep it. Maybe drink at the house, and then maybe relocate.
Or just drink like 3 beers and move on.
Could probably put it in my pocket or something, and then
Put it in my pocket.
make it. So, but yeah,
You
no,
need
that would
to
be
be, you
fun.
need to be putting something in something's
The
pocket.
birthday is once a year. Once a year.
Yeah, no, it's good.
We're gonna
good,
be
it's good, it's
doing
good.
celebrating this birthday for a while. I think you happily know that now.
Yeah,
After how excited he got, so
It's
we'll celebrate.
it's a big deal.
It's on.
it's a fucking giant deal.
It's on. It's on
It's
Friday,
Huh?
Thursday. It's on Thursday.
It's on Friday.
Oh, it is on Friday.
And it won't always land on a Friday, Dilly. So
Yeah.
That's true.
you might be exempt next year, but this year maybe not.
Like people get fucking retard for this. Like fucking commanders are like, we're gonna start off the fucking birthday with what? A 17-mile hike to celebrate because the Marines in the past went hard, so we're gonna go hard.
I bet there's gonna be some other, definitely Marines all over the place down.
Oh yeah,
downtown,
you have a
down south.
coworker that's a Marine. He's
Yeah.
gonna go fucking mental. You need to ask him about it.
I'll
should
ask him.
this week,
I'll
yeah.
ask him about it and see what he says.
Yeah,
He's probably
just
gonna be
say,
like, "Oh."
Don't even say the Marine Corps birthday. Just go.
No,
So
just-
what are you gonna do for the birthday?
Or just say.
I'll just fuck
or
with.
you,
Yeah, I'll fuck with
or
him.
you say like, is their birthday coming up?
Oh
like
yeah, I
Yeah.
got you.
Don't
I'll
say
let you know what
Marine
he
Corps
says.
birthday. Just be like, so what are you doing for the birthday? Or what birthday is coming up again? And
Yeah.
he's gonna fucking know.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I'll say it. I'll
He's
let
gonna
you guys
get
know what
lit.
he
He's
says.
gonna go mental.
He's gonna be like, "Fuck." Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
It's fucking
I'll let
great.
him know.
So
Yeah, we should do something for that.
just wait for a fucking week of fucking excitement, fucking Marine Corps posts from every single person that's ever been a Marine.
Yep.
Well, now I know. Now I'm gonna fucking. Now that our phones have been listening through the whole thing, now I'm just gonna get Marine shit through the whole fucking.
Yeah, literally
Oh,
just like
yeah, the
everywhere
ads,
now.
whatever.
yeah, like literally just go on Instagram or TikTok or whatever and just
Who's on
fucking do
TikTok,
Marine
dude?
Corps birthday.
Marine and TikTok should not be in the same fucking.
Yeah,
sentence.
it'll happen. Gunny TikTok.
Just did it.
All right, wrapping it up.
Yep.
So
we're wrapping up.
last
Tired.
things. Wrapping it up.
Love it.
Fucking socials have been doing really good. I'm gonna
Yes.
I'm gonna hit the fucking videos super hard this week. Really hard to post anything while I was traveling. I told you the whole story for the first half of this episode. But
Yep.
I'm gonna hit it really hard. Do a lot of videos. At least do like 3 or 4 shorts because I'm gonna try to do last episodes as well as this episode. So
Oh, nice.
so I'm gonna at least get like 3 or 4 done, but maybe get like some ready for even the next week. So excited about that. We're up to like 10 or 11 subs on YouTube. That's fucking sick.
Huge.
Instagram, we're at 28 followers. Pretty sick.
Pretty dope.
Fucking finger licking good video will not stop. It is ridiculous. Do you have you seen it?
No.
Tell your friends.
It
your
just hit
family we
13K
need-
just a minute ago.
That is awesome.
13K.
13K.
700 likes.
We were trying to get
Jesus.
1,000 views. I mean,
1,000 views. We were tripping out, bro.
Yeah, we were going,
13's
oh my
crazy.
God.
13K, 700 fucking likes, 63 shares. Pretty nutty.
That is pretty
So
nutty.
keep following, keep checking out all the videos. It's obviously means a lot. So
Yeah.
we're gonna be hitting it really hard. From now on, obviously, life happened this last week and it was fun and I needed it. I was really excited about it. But now we're fucking going hard on the podcast. So
Yep.
let us know if you guys have any drinks or anything, any topics that you guys want us to talk about. Just let us know. But
Comment, like,
shit, this
you
is
know.
episode 58. We're gonna fucking make sure we come back with like a little bit more of a structure next week.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
little
yeah.
more of
This
that.
was
So
kind
it's
of a
kinda
throw
casual.
together one.
So, but fun as always. Dilly got a drink, so good
Yep.
job. That's all we can say.
There
You
you
know,
go.
so
All
that's
right.
not the worst. Chug that for the end.
Dude.
Slosher,
I
come on.
totally gave up.
Ah,
I
fuck
didn't
that.
want to. I'd feel tired. This makes me just
All right.
tired.
Dude, you need to go sleep. I
Yeah,
know.
he does.
Yeah, I know.
Dilly's
I
going
got
to bed right now.
All right,
All right.
and
We'll see you guys.
Bye.
See
the
you guys next week.
outro.
Love y'all. Peace. Oh yeah.
Yep, it's a
All
good
right,
day.
let's end this.